Stay sharp. We're going in.
So we're in the quarry, it seems like. What are we doing in the quarry? It just told us to, like, explore.
Well, could I please take the day off?
Oh, that's terrible. Rest up and try not to strain yourself. I'll let the others know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so freaking the other places in this world have been like these awful corrupt regimes that are, you know, using this freaking awful slavery stuff is what the other places are doing. But this place is actually hella chill. The dude's like, I'm not feeling well today. Can I take the day off? And the guard's like, oh no, go rest up. Don't worry, I'll let the others know. Don't worry, you go rest up. Take care of yourself. This place seems pretty chill. It seems like a cool place to be. I'd be down for working in a place this chill, you know? That's kind of the places that I have worked at in some of my previous jobs. They say, like, if you need to take a day, whatever. Like, I've lucked out with some of the positions I've worked at. But yeah, see, your character's helmet thing has opened up a bit. Lucina's no longer Marth now, woohoo. Yeah, we got our freaking mask shattered. So he can see now. No, we can undo that. Funnily enough, we can totally undo that. Bam, left eye patch. We don't have a right eye patch cosmetic unlocked yet, but we have unlocked a left eye patch, which just so happens to be the one eye that you can see with. So we can literally turn him into blind Elfin, is what we can do. It's kind of hilarious. Where are we going? I can't see.
So happy working here.
Do they seem happy? Can you see it?
Protect them rather than keep an eye on them.
Do you see it?
How can
Blind Elfin out here. Okay, I'll take it off for now. We'll put it on another time. Speaking of cosmetics, we got a red hibiscus, just like freaking Jigglypuff. Look at that. It's literally the freaking thingamabob with my puff alt, with my alt for Jigglypuff and Smash. So, like, I'm pretty hyped about that. I'm pretty hyped about getting the red hibiscus, honestly. But, like the armor, though, yeah, so it seems like this is the canon kind of thing. So we did, like, the first 2 worlds without it. And then it seems like the game just kind of gives it to you at the end of the second world that apparently belonged to, like, some long-lost hero. And now we're, like, a new hero. We got the armor and the sword together. And it is a cool kind of look. And I love how he has a scarf. I love scarves. Also, I am going to take off my, my thing now. Wah! Heavy winter jacket. I'm gonna take it off for now, is what I'll do. I'll just toss it, like, over there, I guess, is what I'll do. Because I feel like I'm no longer chilled. I'm no longer chilled. I'm actually feeling pretty okay now. But yeah, he has a scarf, as well as cool armor. But yeah, I am pretty hyped about literally my puff alt. You know? That's literally what's on my Jigglypuff. But yeah, this place seems pretty chill.
Halt! I presume you're Alphen, of Orbis Calaglia? I'm Captain Kisara of the Elder Guard.
Just Kisara? No last name would make you a Dahnan.
So it does. Is that a problem?
The Guard. Wait, so you're saying the Lord of Elder Menancia has Dahnans protecting him?
In this country, Dahnan guardsmen aren't unusual. Everyone who enlists does so of their own free will.
She sounds like she's serious, Alphen.
That makes no sense. Don't your people remember 7 years ago?
Wouldn't you be grateful if you were finally allowed to live as a free person? And for my part, there is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency, Lord Dohalim. I feel no shame. But all of that aside, I came seeking you, Alphen, at Lord Dohalim's behest. He wishes an audience with you.
With us?
Indeed. He awaits you at Autolina Palace. That is, if you choose to accept. I am here only as a messenger, not a kidnapper. Your reply?
All right. We'll meet your lord.
Very well. I shall return and deliver your acceptance. Please don't keep him waiting too long.
Before you go, what lies beyond this point?
A quarry manned by Dahnan laborers.
Nothing else?
There's a Dahnan medical facility for the severely ill at the back. However, for sanitation reasons, it's kept off limits, even to guardsmen.
That was odd. Why do you think this Dohalim would want to see us?
It's probably a trap.
Still, they already know we're here. Not like we can start being stealthy now. We might as well listen to what he has to say.
Why would he want to see us?
What if it's
Because we got that cool
That's no reason
hibiscus
to
is
back
why
out
he
now.
wants to see
That's
us.
right. I
But yeah,
get your concern.
one character
We
looks
should
like
buckle
Claude a bit.
down.
What, in our party or who marched up? One of our dudos here? Oh, on the far, it must be Law on the far right. He even has the bit with his hair. Maybe just the hangly hair thing. Yeah, that's it. That's that dudo. He's also the same dudo that voiced Tiz Area in Bravely Default, Eren Yeager in Attack on Titan, Meliodas in freaking Seven Deadly Sins. He's that guy. He's that voice actor. Is that dudo, Mr. Guy that looks like Claude. So yeah.
Whew. I don't sense any more enemies.
Like you can hear his voice there, for example. So yeah, same dudo. He's voiced a lot of things. Big fan of Mr. Guy that looks like Claude. After hearing that he's like that voice Mr. Guy that's voiced a lot of different things, it's up to your opinion of him.
It's not a question of danger. We're going inside.
And he also
regardless.
punches. Like he does freaking Falcon punches. That crazy. And he's freaking nutty. Hi, friendo.
Hey,
You again. After we parted ways, an urgent petition from the citizenry came in. Lord Dohalim is currently busy responding to it. As such, I must ask for you to wait until he finishes his business. Once preparations are complete, I'll lead the way.
Pretty fancy place they got here.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
your guests, my lord.
Thank you, Kisara. You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur. But where are my manners? I am the ruler of Elda Menencia. I'm Lord Dohalim Ilkaris.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say? You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps, and what if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of his scent by this point. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. For I have liberated Menencia from its suffering, and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword... I commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alphen!
Fair enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. Kelzelik,
Yes, my lord.
please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.
That's what you get for being so careless.
What I get? What were you thinking attacking him on your own?
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the Lords. Remember?
He could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
Hey, you do know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
He's worried?
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But maybe not.
Yo, Mr. Lord dude has some schmoves. Also, now that Carvey has put that image in my head, I will never not be able to think of Law as like Claude Von Regan's younger brother or something like that. What I can't help but imagine him as. Well, that apparently gave us a new title, Loose Cannon. Only the truly bold and reckless would ever dare fire upon a lord they just met. But that's exactly what Shion did in Autalina Palace. Like, I'm not going to be able to get that image out of my head now. What the heck? Oh, art casting mobility is pretty good. Maybe I'll just save up for that. Over limit. Yeah, we'll probably save up for that because that's pretty good. But yeah, Claude succeeded in freeing them to see the rest of the world. That's what's going on here. Claude stuck around in Alliance territory or went to the monastery, but his brother came here.
It pains me to see that Renan cuisine isn't to your liking. I asked my chefs to prepare only the finest delicacies available. 2 wasted opportunities.
Why did you set the Danans here free when you took over?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly, but on my own even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people. The fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Danans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Only in the sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Renan-Danan coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans and the Danans.
What about the crown contest? This doesn't exactly make you a shoo-in.
And yet, the Danans here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings. In any case, the crown contest is of little importance to me, and even less to Elda Menancia. You see, I have no interest in becoming sovereign.
Stop this! Please! Over! Stop!
How could you? I swear, I'll never forgive you for this!
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But sovereign is a different matter entirely. I have no interest in playing their game.
Are you saying you'll withdraw from the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Danans, is there?
Let the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Take a look in the mirror. I may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords. What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons. Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond. I suggest you conclude your business and leave Menancia at your earliest convenience. Kelzelik. Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
I shall arrange for rooms for you all at a local inn. It is a short ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.
Damn.
They don't
look
want
how
us
ritzy
around.
This place is. How many rooms do you think
there's
it's got?
livestock.
Don't you think you're being a little too relaxed? They could
Jeez, this
strike at any
place.
moment.
I can fully
If they were
explore
going
it.
to attack us, they would have done it already.
Oh my good gracious, the world art style and graphics of this game. Oh my good gracious. I thought that all the palace would be is maybe just like, you know, the opening area and then the bit for the cutscene. Not like actual halls that you can explore and... Oh my goodness. The colors in this game. Wow. Just wow. Does it want me to go to the office? Is that why there's an exclamation point there? Or do I just fast travel out of here? I could actually just straight up explore all around here. Hi! But yeah. They don't want us around. I mean, yeah, Xion did try to shoot him, so it is understandable. Then we reserve for you straight down the road. Once you leave the palace, do not make his Are you sure this is such a good idea, Sir Kelzelik? You don't realize that our guests are still here. We'll have this conversation later. Yeah, he is actually being pretty kind, all things considered, that, you know, Xion literally tried to assassinate him. You know? So, he is being rather kind, all things considered. I don't know how the hell to get out of here. I'm fast traveling out. That's what I'm doing. Dang, I can't fast travel. I actually have to find my way out here. Wait, it says entrance plaza right there. There's a bazillion rooms here. Jeez. I'm really glad that I have a game here in front of me that can really do proper justice to the most expensive computer part I've ever bought in my life. Like, oh my good gracious. The people that worked on this, bravo. Honestly. What the hell? Like, honestly, good on them. Whoever was in charge of making this, I mean, all the areas in this game are really something, but whew. Immediate cutscene,
Do you really
guess so.
think we should trust accommodations from a Renan lord? How do we know it's safe?
Because I've seen that lord in trailers, so I'm pretty sure he's trustworthy.
Camp outside of town at this hour.
Honestly, I'd still take that over staying here. What if they try to kill us in our sleep?
I doubt that's the case. His best chance to kill us would have been back at the palace. His true intentions aside, for now, at least we're in his good books.
Despite trying to kill him.
We probably shouldn't test his patience. Let's find that inn and check in.
Yeah, he is being, like, very kind considering the assassination attempt.
Interesting. All we ever got was a tattered blanket, a rock-hard bed, and well past its prime food.
What are you talking about?
What we got for our slave labor back in Calaglia. As you can tell, it wasn't much at all. Here, the Dahnans get the same basic amenities, but the quality is way better than anything we were given. Hell, apparently they even get time off to do what they want. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure how to take all this in.
Could it be that things were simply harsher in Calaglia compared to everywhere else?
It was the same in Cyslodia, too. Our buildings and clothing were equipped to handle the cold, but that was the only difference. Working the floodlights was a form of punishment, so we didn't really get rewarded for anything that we did.
Yeah, you could be assigned to fix food or make daily necessities too, but when all was said and done, most of that stuff went to the Renans. There wasn't much in the way of compensation for any of that, so I'd say that Cyslodia and Calaglia were both pretty awful.
And Elda Menancia really is unusual.
To say the least. Hell, I might even go so far as to call it crazy. But the fact remains, Dahnans aren't free here.
Yeah, no matter how happy they look, they're still slaves.
I don't even know what to think right now. This is all way too much to deal with. It's giving me a headache.
Well, I think it seems pretty chill. I see the other conversation over there. I'll do some walking while I read this first, though. Glad you're enjoying it. That if you didn't play Tales of Vesperia and didn't know much about the Tales series, they could pick up this game anyway if you saw a bit about it. Maybe I'd consider it. I don't know if I do it or not.
Here. They aren't being oppressed. If Calaglia had been like this, would we have been content? Would there have been any reason to stand and fight?
Over we go. Let's see this conversation here. Head towards the inn.
So you're the blazing sword of Calaglia now, huh? Come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing either.
What do you mean? That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're scared of you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
No, that's not what I'm worried about.
It isn't?
When people call me that, it feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me.
And we have another conversation here. Claude's out here saying bad words. Yo, Carvia, did you by chance get a chance to see any of the WarioWare that we were doing last night? Because one of the sets of micro games is like each game is a reference to a different Nintendo game, and one of them was Fire Emblem Three Houses. So in WarioWare it came up like praise, and it was the end of a tea time, and Claude's sitting there, and you have to select like your kind, and then it's like perfect tea time, and you won the game. that was a thing that we did last night with WarioWare. Get it together. So Claude's literally in WarioWare. So that was interesting. Something interesting that I found out last night. But yeah. As you consider playing this game a while, do you have any small regrets picking up, or will you say it's worth the money? I'd say that it's not worth picking up the Ultimate Edition so far. I'd say the game is worth it. I don't think the Special and Ultimate Editions are worth it.
So that was Lord Dohalim, huh? He sure is something. Definitely not like the other lords we've met up until now.
At first, he sounded like just some snobby royal, but he immediately shut down Shion's surprise attack. He's tougher than he looks.
Definitely. After all, he's a lord for a reason.
The food was pretty damn good, too.
Oh no, Claude's saying bad words again.
Him? You just said it yourself, Alphen. He's a Renan lord.
Yeah, but he didn't act hostile.
Or Claude's younger brother.
You're reading him wrong. He's acting indifferent. He's attempting to keep some distance between himself and everyone else. It's obvious.
What are we going to do then? Vicente seems to be legit peaceful. Are we just gonna do as he says and leave things be?
I'm not entirely sure. For now, I think it would be best for us to rest at the inn and think about our options.
Will do. You're gonna have to watch that. It really took me off guard. I was not expecting to see 3 houses in WarioWare. My goodness. But yeah, referring to the regular version, not the ultimate. Yeah, I'd say the regular version's worth it so far. I'm actually really enjoying this game so far. The extra versions are kind of gross though. It doesn't do a cutscene here immediately. I guess it's when we rest.
Welcome, fair travelers. Lord Dohalim's retainer told us to expect you. It is an honor for you to stay with us. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
This is better than I expected. The room. It's nice.
Huh? Oh, yeah. It is pretty nice.
You okay, Law? You're a million miles away.
Nah, it's weird. I felt strange ever since we arrived here. Can't seem to shake it. Maybe it's something about this place.
You're just tired. I'm feeling pretty sluggish myself.
You too?
Seriously, you two? A word to the wise, our work here is far from over. Get yourselves together.
Sorry, but I need to call it a day. Let's meet back here tomorrow morning and see where things go from there. Sound good?
Sure, but keep an eye out for anything strange, okay? We still don't know how safe this place really is.